think there's a lot more focus on like learning new skills in different disciplines rather than just like memorizing or learning new pieces of music. So it gives you like a different aspect of learning music and performing music.
I'm Eric Brubaker. I'm the host of Red Wing Academy, which means I get to greet everybody at the beginning of the day, and then I kind of float around while kids are learning the pieces. Our core curriculum at Red Wing Academy consists of half a dozen songs which are arranged for the entire ensemble. Students are able to select 2 other courses called Electives and Mini Lessons, which are designed and led by our staff. These courses provide a low-pressure, fun environment in which kids can explore new ways of finding their voice on their instrument, or even try a new instrument entirely.
I love chamber brass so much because it's the perfect blend of a traditional classical string orchestra setup with the energy and pizzazz of bluegrass and then even some pop influences. So it's kind of bringing all these different musical worlds I love so much and that resonates with the kids, and we put it all together in one place. With chamber brass, I take an old-time fiddle tune and arrange it in that string orchestra way, but then putting in some pop influences. And so this is going to feel maybe more similar to what they have if they're in a school orchestra or if they play in classical chamber music. And then we get to practice learning the music. We also are arranging as we go. So I tell them, I've created this arrangement for you, but if you want to take a solo, so like my bass came up to me today, he said, hey, I'd like to make this part more interesting. Well, I'm the arranger and I'm right here, so let's do it. And so the arrangement kind of evolves over the week to really be something that kids will love, and then we take this piece and memorize it, which is typically not done in string orchestra, where we get to memorize the piece and present it that way. Chamber brass takes the creativity that we are doing here in the fiddle world and with roots music and shows them how they can incorporate that into what they're doing maybe during the school year when they're playing in string orchestra. And so it shows how we can take what's on paper and expand on it and customize it. And I really love that, especially with all the different genres included.
You get to explore Irish music, Scottish music, and old-time music and how they connect, and explore different social norms and issues throughout different styles of playing. Fiddle improv, it helped me, of course, be more creative, creating up tunes on the spot. I said being more comfortable, playing in front of people that you maybe don't know.
I'm teaching Song Without Words this year as my elective, and I'm also teaching fiddle improv for my mini lessons. This subject encourages creativity in that there are rules, but there are no rules. So there are rules to creating a melody within the scale system, learning how to group rhythmic patterns together. But other than that, however you want your melody to sound is how it's going to sound.
I really like the Folk Dance Away elective because dancing is something that people have done to connect with their community and with the people around them for eons and eons, and it's something that not everybody does in their regular life. And it's also a context that is very improvisatory. You kind of make things up. There are steps to the dance, but you're with different partners, and with the music, like you all hear the same melody and you're following the same steps, but you can all express kind of in your own different way. When we're teaching the music for the regular Red Wing songs, it's all music that's already been written, and a lot of the folk dance part that I'm going to be teaching is going to be creating your own music in the moment. The Steel Wheels do this all the time. They create their songs out of nothing. When we teach them to you, they've already been created, and so we're teaching you what already exists. But whenever you're creating your own part to a folk dance part, then you get to create it.
For creative band, I felt it was very different. We got to choose the style that we like to play and how fast we want to do it. So we kind of got to tweak it into our own personality.
I really enjoy being able to be with a group of like different instruments, people that you don't usually see at the Academy. Being able to take a song that might not even necessarily be folk music and put like a folk spin on it and make it fit our instruments. And you get that experience of like not starting with sheet music, just starting with a song and making it our own.
I teach the cello classes here, as well as Chops and Grooves is the mini lesson, I guess, and then Create a Band is our elective. So I've played in bands here and there, and I find that dynamic of working with people on other instruments in sort of more of a band setting is something that's interesting and compelling to me, and as an adult, that's what a lot of musicians do more than, say, playing in a large ensemble like the full group. So I proposed the Create a Band. I want a chance for kids to get together and work on either a cover song or a song they wrote. I think that's a way for them to continue playing after they leave Red Wing. With the Build a Band or Create a Band, we're sort of building the arrangement as we go. So maybe the ensemble doesn't quite match the group that we're covering. I like bringing the kids in on that arranging process and letting them help to make the decisions about who's gonna play a solo where and who's gonna sing the harmony and who's gonna do whatever throughout the process.
For young songwriters, I like making new things, and I thought that I might like that class, and it turns out that I did, and I have been really enjoying that.
The mini lessons and electives are so fun and relaxing. Songwriting is my sort of heart's desire in terms of music teaching, so when I can do songwriting, I do. And I love it because, especially for younger folks, it helps them process what's going on in their lives, and in a way that is, nonviolent and joyful and therapeutic.